Welcome to our second Messy Church from St. George's, the Anglican Parish of the Blue Mountains. I want to start by saying hello to Lily, Lexi, Archer, Kendra, Emily, Olivia, and Leyland. Hope you are all well, along with everyone else who may be watching. Today I'm going to talk about what happened on Easter Sunday a few days after Easter. After the story, we will be talking about the crafts I have put together for you to do. Let's get started with the story. Easter Sunday, Jesus has risen. Today we are going to talk about what happened on Easter Sunday many, many years ago. To start, we have to remember that on Good Friday, Jesus died on the cross. Some of the children of our Sunday School World program will remember that a few years ago, we did a walk from church to church to church in town on Good Friday. And some of you even took a turn at carrying the large wooden cross, just as Jesus did. Today we're going to remember how sad it was when we heard that Jesus had died on the cross. But then we're going to celebrate when we realize that Jesus rose from the dead. He is alive. Back in the time of Jesus, when people died, they were put in a cave, or they used to call them, some people called them tombs. So after Jesus died, he was taken off the cross and put in the tomb. This happened on Good Friday. Mary Magdalene waited to see Jesus because people weren't allowed to go on the Sabbath, which was considered the day of rest back in the Jewish time. And so she had to wait until Sunday. She headed out to the tomb on Sunday. As she was just about at the tomb, the earth suddenly shook and an angel came down from heaven. Mary couldn't believe her eyes at what she was seeing. It was an angel that was so bright, it was almost as bright as the sun in the sky. The angel told her, "Do not be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus who has died, but he isn't here. He has risen as he said he would. Come, look and see, the tomb is empty." Mary was very confused. How could this happen? The angel said, "If you want to see Jesus, he is on his way to Galilee." So she hurried away. She was crying and she was laughing at the same time because she had been so sad that Jesus was dead, but now she was really excited to know that he was alive. She wanted to hurry and find Jesus and also to tell the disciples. As she was running down the path, she looked ahead, and there he was, Jesus. "Greetings," he said. She fell at Jesus' feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus said, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my disciples to come to Galilee. That is where they will see me." Mary found the disciples and they went to Galilee. They were sitting around talking about what Mary had told them. Then Jesus walked into the room and said to them, "Peace be with you." The disciples immediately stopped talking and were surprised to see that Jesus was really alive and standing there with them. So Jesus showed them the scars on his hands and his feet and said, "It really is me. I am not a ghost, I am a real person." The disciples then realized that he was alive, and they were filled with joy and happiness. Jesus still understood, though, that they were confused, so he reminded them about the Last Supper that he had with them when they broke bread at communion. Now the disciples understood what Jesus meant at the supper when he said, "This is my body, which is given for you," when he gave them the piece of bread. That is why we have communion every Sunday, to remember that Jesus died for us, but rose to show us that even after death, we all will rise to heaven to be with God and all those who have died before us. A little later on, doubting Thomas heard about Jesus, but did not believe that Jesus was alive. So a week later, Jesus found him and let him touch him. Then Thomas believed. Jesus said to him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. But it is more amazing for those who don't see me that believe anyway." Jesus was actually talking to us when he said this to Thomas. So if we believe in Jesus without seeing him, he will think we are very special. That is what faith is all about. Faith is believing in God even though you can't see or touch him. Now we're going to say a little prayer, and it's a repeat after me, as a lot of my kids know. So repeat after me. Thank you, Jesus, for your sacrifice, and help us to share your peace with everyone. Amen. Next, I'm going to go ahead and explain the crafts that I'm going to be sending home to all of you. The one is it's all going to be about butterflies. And butterflies, as we all know, represents new life and new beginnings. When Jesus rose from the dead, and which everyone will eventually have when they die, are given new life in heaven with God and all those who have died before us. The first craft I'm going to work on is, show you how to do, is a butterfly. It's made of beads. You will get a package such as this with a piece of pipe cleaner and beads, and there are two of them. There's a long one and a short one. The long one, you will bend your ends up and then slide 18 beads on one side and 18 beads on the other side, leaving a little bit of the center just as the pipe cleaner. Once you get those beads on, you can put them on any way you want, any pattern. Then you fold the ends up a bit and then twist them together. Twist, twist, twist. Just like that. So you've made then you make it into a circle, and then you take the top end and the bottom end that has no beads and squish it together, push it together, and then twist it and twist it. So you have like a sideways number 8. Next, you do the bottom one the same way, but only put 12 beads on each side. The instructions are in the packages. Fold it up, twist it, and twist it. Whoops, didn't want to twist. There we go. And then make it into a circle, and you've got the space in between. Squish it together and twist it. Twisting twice sometimes works best. Then you're going to have another small piece of the silver pipe cleaner. Wrap it, oops. Put the two together, the big wings on top and the small wings on the bottom, and then wrap this around as tight as you can. You might need to get maybe some parents to help. Twist it and twist it. So now you have the shape of the butterfly. Then you have a colored little pipe cleaner. You can take it and just wrap it around a couple times, and that gives you the antenna. And if your one antenna is too long, you can always snip it and twist it. And then you can just put it on the table and shape your butterfly wings to look like the actual butterfly. Just like that. There we go. I'm doing it in a hurry. You guys will have more time to do it to make it right. So there's your first butterfly. You can add a string to it and hang it up in your window for people to see, or just have it as a decoration wherever you like. So that was the first one, our butterfly. The second one, or one of the other ones we're going to do, is everybody's going to get a foam butterfly. It will be just plain with nothing on it. And in the package you will get all these different colors of beads. So you just decorate both sides like that. And there's a long string already attached to it, so you can hang it in a window. And when it hangs in the window, it's like a sun catcher, and all the sun hitting the beads makes it sparkle. So that's another nice simple butterfly thing. The third one is, it's not a hard one, but might be a little tricky. It's a flying butterfly collage. You're going to get butterflies, all different colors of butterflies included in your package. You'll need a glue stick, and you will take your butterflies, and you need to take along the body of the butterfly, you need to fold the wing just along the edge of the butterfly so that the wings will be kind of flying, okay? Then you take your other butterfly, and you can do them in any colors too. You can do a purple butterfly on top of a yellow butterfly, or whatever colors you want. And you put a little bit of glue on the back of your bent butterfly and the back of your flat butterfly, glue them together. And once you have them glued together, just glue it right onto your paper, your cardboard. Or you can glue the flat one on the cardboard first, wherever you want them, and then glue your flying ones on top and match up any colors you want. And it ends up with a very, very pretty collage that you can hang in your window or hang somewhere in your house. And the third one is, no, that's 3. And then just for fun, I've added 2 coloring pictures for you to do. They're stained glass, and they've got a little bit of the Easter theme in it with the Easter eggs. But they've also, one says God is love with the cross that God was on, and the other one says God has risen. So again, these are just pictures that you can color in your own time. You can color with crayons, with markers, whatever you like, and it will be something you can just hang up in your windows for people to see or whatever. I want to hope that everybody is having a good time in, with your being confined to your homes and everything. I hope you've enjoyed this time we've had together, and may God bless you all during the difficult times of COVID and beyond. Remember, kids, be good, help your parents, get along with your brothers and sisters, and take care of yourselves. I really miss you all, and I'm looking forward to things getting back to when we can have our messy churches at school, or at our church, and our Sunday school in our Sunday school classroom. I've got lots of ideas for coming ahead, and from what I'm understanding from Reverend Gray, I'll be seeing you again in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from Friday, I will be on again with another theme. Not quite sure what it's going to be this time. Could be something maybe for Mother's Day, but I'll have to work that out. So thank you very much for watching, and if you want, don't forget to get in touch with me. Send me pictures of your crafts or FaceTime me. I'd love to see how yous are doing. Bye for now. Take care.